I'm okay with dealing with what I'm dealing with alone. Do you get it? It's my up and down, it's my humanity, it's myself.
Absolutely, 100% no. I would never ever give up my independence for anyone.
In terms of being single, you don't have anyone to answer to, not have to be 100% invested in what the other person's emotions may be. And this is just for me personally. I grew up as an only child, so I just like being alone. And being alone for me is really just my happy place, it really is.
I could take all your pros of being single. I can have them in a relationship.
There's such a stigma around being in a relationship and losing
who you are.
Yeah, I don't have to answer to Ryan at all.
And I think that's like the difference between being in a healthy relationship and being in a toxic relationship.
I've chosen to be single based on the fact that I was the complete opposite earlier on in life. I was deeply in love, madly in love. I just thought, let me just search his name. And I've seen family pictures and I've seen holiday pictures. And it's just like, but you were cheating this whole time. I thought we were happy. So I feel like there was a lot of soul searching that I had to do before throwing myself in the deep end with someone again.
It's so weird because I see so much in myself in you in terms of, I fell really hard when I think I was like 18 and I was just kind of dipping in and out of people, but not
no word for that.
I was kind of in and out of just seeing different people. I just wanted to be free and just be myself. But as soon as we met, it was just like locking together. It was like something, a hole that I didn't know was there, like had been filled.
With the person that I was with originally, nothing felt like effort. Now I feel like if I do speak to someone, it's a chore.
Do you think that's just because that person's not the one?
I think that genuinely, and I think because I gave so much in the first one, I still have burnout, so my soul is still tired.
Before Matthew, I was with someone and like he broke my heart, really hurt me. And then my friend's like, get yourself on Tinder, have some fun. And that's how I met Matthew. And like, you don't know who's gonna walk into your life and just do a whirlwind, a hurricane.
I did it for a while. I was just like, do you know what? Someone new. Didn't work because I found myself looking for that person in other people and just not trusting a person.
I had that, like, of a relationship.
I would always have that temptation of being like, oh my God, he's left his phone.
Right.
But I haven't had that with Ryan.
I think that's when it comes to meeting someone that like you are meant to be. I think like it's a weird thing, but I think you forget all the previous hurt, experience in the back of your mind.
You lose your sexual freedom. Do you guys agree with that?
I think if that's a big part of a relationship, have an open relationship. Or maybe you're not in that stage in your life, but you want to settle down. And I think that's what leads to then cheating.
In the sexual aspect, it doesn't have to be like, okay, got that out of my system, bye, my Uber's outside. You can definitely have all of those shared experiences with someone and still not commit. So I'm okay with dealing with what I'm dealing with alone. Do you get it? It's my up and down, it's my emotions, it's my humanity, it's myself. Does being in a relationship mean loss of self?
Absolutely, 100% no.
Having a support network there has like made me like build up myself and become a better person.
But how do you stop yourself from being a cheerleader so much so that you become tunnel visioned in just seeing the other person's dreams?
I would never ever give up my independence and be my own #1 supporter for Matthew or anyone. I think if you're motivated and driven, they should be supporting you. If they're not, that's when you're in that toxic bubble again.
Do you think the longer you're single, the harder it's going to be for you to find a relationship?
I don't think that's the case at all. I feel like, if anything, I'm ripening, I'm seasoning, I'm getting, I'm marinating in a sense. While I'm being single, I'm learning a lot about myself so that the future person that I'm with doesn't have to be in a relationship with someone who's lost. So it is better to be 45, find your soulmate, than be married at 20 and that was the wrong person. You need to just go on your own pace.
What would you do like if someone comes into your life like tomorrow?
Then I would have to sit up and listen because I've really planned this. I've done a spreadsheet about why I want to be single, and if you've come now and you show me something different.
I would rather be in a relationship.
I'd rather be single. Joking, I'd rather be in a relationship. Doing this has taught me how lucky we both are to found
definitely.
each other, and it's such a rare thing.
She is gonna absolutely find someone, fall in love, and she says she's got the spreadsheet of why she wants to be single.
gonna be deleted.
That whole thing will be straight in the recycle bin.
I would still rather be single, but after having this conversation, it's definitely opened my mind to being okay with finding a healthy relationship, a loving relationship, or maybe even commitment in the future. It's very convincing, and I can definitely see just from you guys radiating love, like you guys are still like instilling a little bit of hope in me, and I feel like maybe I might get to that point, but I feel like you guys definitely have the right idea about life.